Well, there's Jerry Coleman's pals with the Yankees. Dr. Bobby Brown on the left, former American League president Irv Noren, outfielder Charlie Silvestri, catcher, and Don Larson from Point Loma, the perfect game pitcher in the World Series. And Charlie saying, keep smiling, Jerry.
I got to tell you a funny story about that perfect game. We have time? Yeah. Now we're going into 7th or 8th, and finally somebody said, hey, he's got a no-hitter. We never thought about perfect game. And now here comes the 9th inning, and everybody in the bench got an idea. We'll move him all the way down. And Stingle said, gee, Dad, I'm the manager, and I'll tell him where to play. Which he did, of course. But he got a little upset that everybody in the club was going to position the players. You know? So anyway.
Did they talk about no-hitter?
No, we knew in the 9th inning, but we didn't pay any attention to that.
Ground ball sharply by Blackman, who's obviously okay. Swung the bat just fine there, and he's out. Alonso unassisted. Yogi Berra behind the plate, and Berra comes out and gives the bear hug to Don Larson.
Yeah, I think number 8 was the
hitter, Duke Snyder.
Yeah, Duke. Nah, you got him.
There's you.
You know, I said that was.
There
really,
you are coming in from second base.
Well, you know, you can't win them all. I mean, I wanted to hit the final home run. Didn't work. In fact, they canceled the game when I hit a home run. You notice there's 396 to center field, 401 left center, 400 right center. Yankee Stadium was 461 feet to center field, 457 left center, 447, and they're complaining about the distance. They don't know what distance is.
Yeah, but you had that cheap home run down the right field line.
I was right-handed as a left-hander.
Okay.
Jerry, weren't the monuments in play at Yankee Stadium on center field?
Yeah, absolutely. I don't think I ever saw anybody get behind the monument and catch the ball because that was 461 feet, and they had a tarpaulin out there that was about 25, 30 feet tall. The only guy that if it went over it was Mantle. Never saw anybody else do it.
Well, the ceremony was absolutely beautiful, wonderful.
It was.
It absolutely was. You were a little numb. This whole week has got you a little emotional.
You know, what bothers me is when I start thinking about the past and all of my friends that aren't here, I start to tear a little bit. I got to tell you, I can't get away from that.
Pomeranz trying to bunt his man along. That's a couple of strikes on him.
You know, in 1950, they had an old timers game at Yankee Stadium, and they had 4 of us, I think, were still alive.
But now, wait, what do you think of the statue? Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah, it's
presentation?
great. I'm out to take it home, put it in the front lawn. That's what I'm going to do with it. I was staying right
like one of those jockeys, huh? You put in the front yard.
Right there.
Did you know what the statue was going to look like, Jerry?
No, I saw it this afternoon about an hour before you saw it. Never saw it.
Fabulous.
And they were really, and I asked somebody, what's the statue going to be? Can't tell you. Well, where's it going to be? Can't tell you. What's wrong with telling me, for heaven's sakes? Was that a sacrifice? I guess it was.
And the gloves are so big.
Well, you know, I'd like to have these, you know, gloves are restricted in certain distances and width and height. Now, I don't know what it is, but I think what they ought to do is measure a few of those gloves. They look like their first baseman's glove on the second baseman.
Look at that picture. How about those two Hall of Famers?
Yeah, the big one.
There's Jolton Joe DiMaggio.
You know what that is? Allie Reynolds on the left, Bobby Brown in the back end, DiMaggio, and long ball Coleman. Gene Woodling is above Coleman.
Gene Woodling over there behind you.
Yeah.
Oh, my.
That's a long time ago.
Fouled away by Grandal. And the inning's over, but the Colonel brings a star for Jesus Guzman, a 3-run homer.
I told them what to do.
Yeah. In the off season, would you do me a favor and take me personally over and we look at your statue together?
Well, they should put it in the men's John, I think, somewhere here.
Get out of here. Get out of here. Time's up.